Across Australia, New Zealand and the South Pacific, this is the week's Adventist news in focus.
Hello, thanks so much for joining me this week. I'm Cybele Coutet. From the 1st of January this year, tobacco packaging in the Pacific Island nation of Solomon Islands is required by law to display large graphic health warnings. According to the ABC, the Australian-style regulations are considered to be the toughest among the South Pacific. The change hasn't come without a struggle. The nation's leaders have been debating and negotiating the issue since 2007, with tobacco manufacturers being accused of interfering in the process.
This is great to see that we have eventually been able to come to this level, to this stage, and we hope that this won't be just something that happens in the Solomons, but it can be something that can happen right across the South Pacific, because cigarette smoking rates in the Pacific are some of the highest in the world.
An international team of Adventist television professionals has gathered in Papua New Guinea with the ambitious goal of producing more than 300 episodes of TV in a month.
In every family, the arrival of a new baby is met with joy and happiness. We welcome HopeChannel to Papua New Guinea and encourage you to pray and be part of Mega Project Hope.
The international team from HopeChannel studios around the world is working together with local talent, training and mentoring so that production can continue into the future.
HopeChannel has placed a high priority on the importance of contextualizing our message, of preparing TV programs for the local people.
HopeChannel is already available in parts of PNG via pay TV. Negotiations are currently underway to begin broadcasting free-to-air within the next year or two. Adventists in New York have organised a church service focusing on hope and healing after a series of fatal encounters between police and members of the African American community last year. According to Adventist News Network, the church service, which involved government and police representatives, upheld the example of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., someone who dealt with difficult racial issues with Christian love and outspoken non-violence. The church leaders said New Yorkers are being faced with a false choice between supporting community rights or supporting the police. They argued that Americans should advocate for both. As an uneducated shepherd boy in rural Ethiopia, Adu Werku could never have dreamt that he would one day be attending the opening ceremony of a high school named in his honour. Werku, who is now library director of an Adventist college in the United States, received a hero's welcome in his native land, as 6,000 people gathered for the two-day dedication of the multi-building Werku Memorial Academy. Blinded in one eye as a boy, Werku travelled to a distant hospital for treatment, where he saw a school and fell in love with learning. He struggled to pay for his education until a Seventh-day Adventist missionary couple he met agreed to sponsor him. He's since earned 2 master's degrees and an honorary doctorate. Werku raised $600,000 American for the school, which will have its first graduation of students later this year. There's more news in this week's full half hour of Record in Focus, as well as these special features. Doc Wright says smoking is bad, but what about e-cigarettes?
Not a bad idea. Talk to your doctor and go and buy an e-cigarette, and for a while, then 25% will give up smoking.
Danielle catches up with Trafford Fisher about the things people don't regret doing.
Compliment your partner every day. Now, here's the thing. Women thrive on communication, men thrive on affirmation.
And keeping kids safe, a new book many parents will find useful.
Kids don't feel comfortable, be it a sloppy kiss from grandma or a hug that's too tight from grandpa, and giving them the permission to say, hey, I don't like that, stop, please stop, I don't like that. And having that respected builds the vocabulary and the esteem and stuff that they can talk about the harder issues that they're not too sure what to do about.
Record in Focus plays on HopeChannel every week, as well as on Foxtel and Digital 44 in Adelaide. And of course, if none of those options are for you, all the segments, as well as the full program, are available to watch at the Record website, record.net.au. Until next week, stay well and God bless.